That's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
11, Big 13, 11 Thomas.
To throw is Burrow. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Gun. Shot. Ready.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Back to throw, Burrow. And he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep the score right where it is.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Hall is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, and he had that nice run just a minute ago, Mike, to get him down there on the doorstep. And then he looked at the sideline and said, yeah, I'm good. I'm not tired. I'm staying in here. And he wanted to finish what he started. This time he's able to take it across for a touchdown.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Whoa! And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Play action now. It's Burrow. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80.
Williams gets it on the draw. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here we go, here we go.
They run over center with Williams. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 11 coming up.
Big 13. Big 13. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow working in the pistol. Godwin working the right side. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll work this down inside the 35. That's Tyreek Stevenson there to make the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Cut. Right 80. What is that? I got it. Cut.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
So small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Grape Street. I'm telling them to watch.
11 Thomas. Gun. Back. Right 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. And he'll take it on in. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, Tennessee. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Titans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Titans 14. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
13 yards.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. Shotgun now for Herbert. The right side to Olave. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try to run for it with Hall.
Here's Hall, the ball carrier. Brought down by Ernest Jones. A gain of 2 yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive.
Eagle first down.
And this is one of those plays, Mike, that's a little tough for the defense to stomach. They got a chance to get off the field, and they just weren't able to get enough penetration to prevent him from picking up the 1 yard that he needed.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. Exiting the pocket right. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And he'll bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. A run here with Hall.
Here's Hall, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard. It's now fourth down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On first down, right back to Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they will not be able to get another play off, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They come up for 2nd and 2.
11, 11. They can.
Here's Williams. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Oh, here we go. Oh, 180. 11 MT. 11.
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed it the most.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll go again with Hall. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They will run it over center with Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout here on the field. Herbert down to a knee. And that should wrap this one up. So it's a win here for the visiting